The first Starbucks assignment requires preparation of common-size financial statements. We can use Excel's copy command to shorten the time needed to construct these statements. To illustrate, I have here income statements and balance sheets for the past 3 years. A common-size income statement looks at all the income and expenses as a percentage of total revenue. A common-size balance sheet considers every balance sheet account as a percentage of total assets. We will begin with the common-size income statement. Our first formula will compute retail store sales as a percentage of total revenue and will be written as equals C12 divided by C16. Then, because every formula in the common size income statement will have total revenues in the denominator, we can use Excel's fixed referencing notation to fix the denominator before we copy this formula to other cells. To fix a cell reference, we can type $signs in front of the column and/or row identifier as appropriate. Alternatively, we can use the F4 function key. Pressing the F4 function key once will put a $sign in front of both column C and row 16 in the formula, resulting in equals C12 divided by $C, $16. If we copy this formula now, the denominator will always be the year 1 total revenues. That would be fine if we were only going to compute the common size relationships for 1 year. However, we also want to copy the formula for years 2 and 3. So we want to hold the row constant as row 16, but allow the column to change as we copy the formula to the next 2 years. Pressing the F4 key once more, we see that the equation now reads equals C12 divided by C $16. So the formula's numerator has a relative reference for both the account and year and will change as the formula is copied to other cells. The denominator's year will change, but the row will always reference row 16 no matter where the formula is copied. We can now copy this formula to the remaining accounts in the year 1 common size income statement. To compute the common size percentages for years 2 and 3, we can highlight the entire year 1 common size income statement, then copy and paste to years 2 and 3. Let's follow that same process for the balance sheet, except that here all accounts will be a percentage of total assets. When I copy the formula in this section, I want the numerator to again vary with both the account and year of interest, but I want the denominator to be the total assets for each respective year. So the formula for year 1 cash as a percentage of assets is written as equals C46 divided by C $57. I'll copy that formula to each account in the year 1 common size balance sheet. Because I used the drag function to copy this formula, I have formulas in some cells where they don't actually exist, so I'm going to delete those. I can then copy the formulas from year 1 to years 2 and 3. And I now have a completed set of common-sized income statements and balance sheets. The second set of computations in this assignment is to compute the percentage change in account values from 1 year to the next. These changes can all be computed using the same basic formula, which is equals ending value divided by beginning value minus 1. So we can write the formula for the percentage change in retail store sales from year 1 to year 2 as equals D12 divided by C12 minus 1. We can then copy that formula for all the accounts in the income statement and balance sheet. Finally, we can finish formatting the appearance of our output by using underlining or borders to delineate subtotals and totals.